The word language came from Latin languor. Languor means laziness. How can it be meaningful? Language means laziness. If you see a sugar pill falling on the ground, out of nowhere, an ant comes. How? The ants are highly telepathic beings. They don't use sonar languages the way we, the human beings, do. Once it finds a crystal of sugar, it communicates immediately to its fellow man through telepathy. And immediately a chain of ants come in an organized way to take that sugar pill. All the animals, insects, plants, mineral kingdom, aquatic kingdom, use the universal mode of communication, that is telepathy, because they are masters of Mauna. Human beings, out of sheer laziness, are not using the inherent telepathic abilities but have invented something called as language. Not one language. The world has more than 5,000 languages, both with lippy and without lippy. If we start practicing Mauna, that is not using any verbal communication, and go within, our words and deeds acquire power. Our words, deeds acquire power through Mauna. I will tell you an example. Swami Rama of Himalayas, when he was a young boy, was spiritually nurtured by the great Bengali Baba, and he has sent the active, energetic Swami Rama to another master who is living farther away. So, after traveling continuously for days in the wild and darkness, he reached to meet the spiritual master as recommended by his guru. He sat in front of him to know that the master was in Mauna. He thought that the master will break up the silence to give him some teachings, special teachings. He waited eagerly for the next day to find him only in Mauna again. Days passed, second day, third day, fifth day, 10th day. The anxiety was growing within. And on 14th day, the last day, the day of his departure, he could not bear his anxiety and asked, "Sir, I came all the way as per the recommendation of my Guru to meet you. But you are practicing Mauna, you are not breaking it for me. 13 days have been elapsed. Today is the last day. I want to learn something. Please give me. Sensing the anger emerging from Swami Rama, the master opened his mouth and has shown me a big tree and told him to pluck the twigs of the topmost part of the tree. Swami Rama, with all his enthusiasm of learning new insights from this master who is speaking now, he climbed very fast, only to find a big mammoth beehive. One sting of the Himalayan honeybee is enough to kill a person. So with the same speed, he climbed down with much anger and agitation. Sir, do you want to kill me? Then the master told, would you like to watch me how I can go up and pluck the twigs? So with all bewilderment and surprise, Swami Rama said yes. The master climbed the tree gracefully and came down with 2 pieces and he gave one to Rama. Swami Rama thought, oh, my Guru has sent to this man to learn the art of communicating with honeybees. He said, sir, would you like to teach me the secret of contacting the honeybees? The master told, yes. I chanted Api mantra. Api in Sanskrit means honeybee. It is not mantra as such. I went up and told the bees that I am your friend. Kindly be friendly to me. I am going to take only 2 twigs by which you will not be harmed. The honeybees cooperated. They loved me. They trusted me. They didn't bite me. All this happens because of Mauna. All these 13 days I have been in Mauna to teach you by example that you should also practice Mauna. Your Guru has sent to me to practice Mauna from me, to know the importance of Mauna from me. And now you are given an example. Your word turns into magic with the help of Mauna. Your deed transforms into magic or a miracle with the help of Mauna. The Mata turns into mantra with the help of Mauna. So the inner silence makes the thought acquire power. So that is the another pillar of sadhana. The next pillar of sadhana is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya doesn't mean the practice of celibacy as is widely understood. Brahmacharya means to be conscious of whatever that you do. Charya means act. Brahma means consciousness. An act of consciousness is called as brahmacharya. He who is conscious at any given moment is called as brahmachari, as per the Himalayan tradition. So, everything that we think, feel, act should be from the best of one's consciousness. That is what is meant by practice of brahmacharya. That is what is meant by Brahma Sadbhavana, the attitude of working from higher consciousness. When Lord Rama, was learning from Vasishta, Vasishta told him, Brahma Sadbhavana is superior than meditation. Meditation is a forerunner to end with Brahma Sadbhavana or Brahmacharya. So, to develop the sense of working, thinking with higher consciousness at any given moment is one of the most important pillars of sadhana. last but cannot be the least is Nidra. Nidra doesn't mean as a pillar of sadhana not to take rest or to sleep more. The pillar of sadhana, Nidra, has to be understood like this. How Nidra can be utilized, properly used and exploited for a better purpose. For a Himalayan master, even sleep time, which is 1/3 of a lifetime, cannot be less used or misused. Nidra Samaya, the sleep time, should also be utilized in an intelligent and enlightened way. How? We can utilize Nidra by making it into a practice of yoga. Many people must be knowing Yoga Nidra. But this pillar of sadhana talks about Nidra Yoga. In Yoga Nidra, people may be trained to go into altered state of consciousness which resembles sleep. But here, how the sleep can be utilized as yoga? It is done like this. It can be utilized as a time period of contemplation by sleeping with a thought, by sleeping with a problem, for further clarity and further depth of meaning. The sleep can be programmed by seeding a thought in your mind and go to bed. By the time you get up, you come out with a wonderful solution, wonderful insight, wonderful revelation or discovery. This is what is called as Nidra Yoga for a master. So all these pillars of sadhana need to be cultivated. These are all procedures to be practiced. These are the tools to be acquired. This cannot be simple experiments which can be left for after some time. An incessant practice with passion makes you a sadhak, a practitioner of sadhana. One is sthiti, which checks your current consciousness status. Two is upavasa, not giving food to the physical body and making yourself relish or rely on alternate sources of energy. Three is mauna, making the inner silence, acquiring, getting, absorbing power for you. The fourth is brahmacharya, doing every act in higher state of consciousness. And nidra, sleeping with thought or an idea and getting with insight. So these are the 5 pillars of sadhana as they are mentioned in the tradition of Himalayas. I wish you all the best. Thank you.